Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Now, after winning both the Wheatland Football League Championship and a provincial title this season, Holy Rosary Raiders head coach Vince Orieux can add one more trophy to his collection as he was named Alberta's Football 2014 Coach of the Year. Now, it's been a big year for the coach. After coming off a loss at provincials in 2013, Orieux led the Raiders to not only a perfect season, but their first provincial title since the team's inauguration back in 2008.
It was a great season, and we could see the growth in the kids, and especially our grade 12s that have, been close before in their grade 11 year, and lost in the league championship and a provincial final in the same year was tough. So they were hungry to come back and work hard.
In his 7th year, this is his first time earning the distinction of Alberta's Football Coach of the Year, but he's not taking all the credit.
I get to stand in front of the camera and get the plaque and get the recognition, but really it's just a reflection of all the hard work, the athletes and the coaching staff and the school administration, student body, and of course the school division for all the support. We wouldn't be able to do what we do if we didn't have that support.
Orieux will be back on the sidelines next season with the team, and they'll look to defend their league and provincial titles. Sticking with football, it was a whirlwind month for Darren Pawset. Now, Pawset was selected as one of the coaches to participate in the International Bowl that was held in Arlington, Texas. Now, Pawset and the under-16s played at AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. A real treat for the entire squad.
Well, my first words? Well, they're not really ones I can say on air, but wow would be probably the most commonly heard phrase coming out of all our players' mouths.
And getting rid of the awe factor was a good thing, too.
It was, business as usual. Let's go. It's a football field like we've been practicing on, and away we go.
So much so, Team Alberta went on to demolish Team USA 42-0, making the trip even sweeter.
We were a little bit surprised at that, but our guys, not taking any credit away from them. The Team USA D-line couldn't really penetrate our O-line guys, and our defense really manhandled Team USA's offense. So, they played very, very well. And I think it opened up a lot of eyes, and I'm hoping that some of the scouts and coaches from the U.S. saw that from the Canadian athletes, because there's obviously more than hockey players north of the border, and they did very well.
Now, every night you tune in to Newcap News for a look at your local news, sports, and weather. You're familiar with the ever-handsome Bart Padjasic, Gerard Lampow, and of course yours truly. But what if we change things up a little bit? Nermanisa convinces some of the members of the Bobcats to trade in their stick and skates for suits and a mic. So in this week's edition of Beyond the Boards, we present to you Bobcats News.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. Lloydminster RCMP are asking local businesses to double-check their inventory this week after a significant amount of stolen property was found inside a U-Haul on Monday. Police found the U-Haul after reporting to a complaint of a gas and go at 50th Ave and 18th Street. During the investigation, at least $5,000 worth of stolen goods were found inside the U-Haul. And that's a look at your local news. Brett Everson will be up with the sports right now.
Lloydminster Bobcats taking on the Calgary Canucks at home. Let's get right to the action. First period doesn't take long for the Cats to get on the boards. Just 2 minutes in and no less than 3 players poking at it. Taylor Allen finally finds the puck, put it back in the net and make it 1-0. Still in the first, and it's now 2-0 Bobcats, and a softie, just a teddy bear of a shot from Canucks Matthew Dykstra, finds its way through the post and Calgary's on the board. Keep your eye on the goalie, or maybe where he isn't. Great pass in front from Kevin Dara to Patrick Geary, one of Dara's 4 helpers on the night. Again here, another great feed from Geary from Dara, and Patty gets the Hattie. And that's your look at sports for tonight. Now to weather.
Good evening, Lloydminster. I'm Austin Remchuk here with the weather. And as you can see, it's snowing like crazy. And it's going to be like that pretty much all night. Winds up to 60 kilometers an hour. And so that's going to be blowing everywhere. I hope you got your toques and, little scarves, cover up the face. Don't want frostbite. And your 5-day forecast here in Lloydminster. Friday, 10 centimeters of snow, windy, and -20 of a low. And that's your weather here with Austin Remchuk. Thank you.
Beyond the Boards is brought to you by City Center Auto Body. Now with 2 locations, on Highway 16 and on 52nd Street. They can fix anything at City Center Auto Body.
Well done, guys. Well done. Although I think our jobs are a little bit safe. Let's move on to some Border Kings action. They're playing tonight in the 3rd and deciding game of the quarterfinals against the Daysland North Stars. You can catch this one at the Civic Center. Puck drop at 8:30. And that is all the time we have in sports. We'll have more Newcap news and weather for you coming up after the break.